Hi, this is TJ Chambers, and I'm going to show you how to easily and quickly add audio to your website. This is the JW Player. This is number 6, the current one. That's the newest one at the time I'm making this video. Now, to use this player, the first thing you want to do is make sure you come up here to the top, sign up for an account, because you have to now sign up for an account. It's a free account to be able to use the player. And if you've already done that, then you can just click on sign in. And when you sign in, it will bring you to this home page here. Now, it says publish a video now, but it's for video and audio both. And the first thing you want to do is, for your file, you're going to put in the URL for your MP3. In this case, I have it in I uploaded to SBI just for this example. Now, it's not really a host for MP3s, videos, that kind of thing. You are limited to 100 megabytes. So it is recommended that you use something like Amazon for example, this particular one is about an hour long, so it's 21 megabytes, and that means I can't even fit 5 of them. Now, wherever I host it, I'm going to copy the full URL, HTTP all the way down. In this case, it's an MP3, so MP3. And I'm going to come back to my player, and for file, I'm going to paste in my MP3 URL. Now, for image, you're not going to use this for audio unless, hold on, there's my audio, so it works. Now, if you want to have a big player like this, then you can put a picture in there, and they'll just they may just see the picture the whole time. I'm not sure, but I know they will see a picture here as a background instead of black starting out. Now, if you want a regular player, like audio player, then what you want to do is change the height. So I'm here in custom. I want to change the height to 40. Now, as soon as I change the height to 40, it turns into just the control box, which looks just like audio player only. Now, the width of most of the sites is 500 to maybe 560, 580. For some people, maybe 600. So if you want to do the full width, you can put the width of your pixels in there. I believe it said you can also do 100%. So I might set to 500, or we can go narrower if we want to, however you want to do this. So that's 200. So now I have an audio player. I can hit play, and there we go. We have our audio. Now the skins, it's premium only, so I can't change my skin unless I upgrade and pay for it. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this script code. Now, if you did this for the video already, you don't need to do this also for the audio. But if this is your first time doing this with the JW Player, we're going to copy this, and this goes into the head tags of your website. So if you're doing upload, you just put it in between the head tags. So I highlight and copy this. And now I'm going to go to my page. So I already have a test page set up. And I'm going to use BB2. If you're doing upload, just in your HTML editor, put it between the head tags. They're at the very top. And that's not header, it's head. Open head and close head. It has your title in it. Now what I'm going to do is take a raw HTML, and I'm going to drop it on the page where I want this to go. Sorry, take a step back. First thing we need to do is go to the head. Now, if you see here, I already have a video on my page with the JW Player, and so the script code they gave me is exactly the same for the audio, so I only need one. So what I'm going to do is paste it in here, and I'm going to check this box that says include this code on this page. So that's going to put this in the head of this page, but this is the site-wide. It's going to put this on every single page. So that way, if I'm putting audio on more than one pages, I won't have to do this every time. I only do this once. If I'm only going to do this on one page, I can stick it in here. You're not really going to hurt anything if you put it up here. But let's say you will use a lot of different script files for a lot of different things, and you don't need them on every page. It would make sense to not put them on every page, because then it could slow your site down because it's trying to download all those files. So in this case, I'm only using one thing, so I'm just going to stick this here and include this on this page. Now that adds it to the head. Now we come over and we drag our raw HTML block in here, and the next thing we do is come over here and we're just going to copy our code. And inside of our code, it's got our new dimension for 400 of the height, and it's got our file to our MP3 file. So I can just copy this all, and this is just going to go right into this raw HTML block. And that's it. Now, if you click preview, it may or may not show the player. So you see on preview, it's not showing my player here. I'm going to go ahead and build it. If you're using upload, it just goes in your content area where you're putting your paragraphs. Okay, so it's not showing the audio. It's possible. Let's go back. It's possible it doesn't like me having two on the same page. Yeah. So okay, I got it. Now, if you're going to add more than one to a page, I didn't think about this. If you're going to add more than one to a page, you see where it says div ID my video? You can only have, let's see if this will work. No. Now, to have more than one on a page, you see here where you have your div ID equals my video, and then here the JW player is calling my video. Well, you can only use one ID on a page. You can't use more than one. So when I came down here and I created another one, and I was using the same div ID in both of these places, then it was trying to call the same file and it was conflicting, so I couldn't do that. So all I have to do is create a second ID by doing my video 1, my video 2, my video 3, or I can really name this anything that I want to. I don't have to call it my dash video. And then I came down here to where it said my video, and I changed it to my video 2. So my dash video 2, my dash video 2, and then when I go to preview, works just fine. I now have two audio players. Now that goes the same for if I had video. I could even, if I wanted to, instead of saying my video, I could change it to my audio. Now if I added a video on this page, then it would have to be, for example, my video 3. So I would have to have a new ID again. And that would allow me to add more than one per on a page. Now unfortunately, I just checked my mobile devices. This isn't working on my iPod Touch, which is from 2009. I don't know what version that is. It won't work on my iPod Touch. It does work on my Android. On both of them, you see how this has just a small player. We made it 40 pixels high. On both of my mobile phones, the player is not small. It is the video player, which we originally worked with. Let me go back up here. Is it 381 or 281? So what I see on my mobile phones is the full player like this. I do not see the small player. So you just want to keep that in mind if you use this for audio on these mobile devices, that there are those issues with that.